What's up guys, Johnny525 here, and today I've got my first Ghost gameplay footage for you guys. It's been just over a week since release, and I've had some time to sit down with it, and today I'm going to give you my impressions as well as how to succeed in Ghost early on. I still have a lot of playing to do with the game. I haven't had the opportunity to sit down with all of the weapons yet. I've been struggling to find one that works for me. Initially, I tried running with the SMG, as I did in Black Ops 2, and found it very difficult to run a gun to have that free-for-all gameplay that I did with Black Ops 2. I learned very quickly that Ghost is not very much of a run and gun game. It is very camper heavy. It is very beneficial to sit down, stay still, or move slow rather than just run around and try to get as many kills as you can. You're gonna have much greater success if you take it patient, take it slow. This gameplay I was playing on Prison Break. I was playing hardcore team deathmatch, and I ended up on the team with a clan of 4 that were playing together, and that worked out very well. As I ran up on the ridge here, one of the first things I heard was, "Who's up on the ridge?" And I called out, and teammate informed me to let him know if I died, and that was very refreshing. It was very nice to hear that I had someone watching my back, or someone that was ready to avenge me if I died up on the hill. And so I just decided that I would sit up on the ridge here and look down over the trucks and the Humvees on the right side of the map, and it worked out very well for me. I ended up going 25-3, and we won by a hefty margin. At one point it got a little iffy. I think everybody got a little impatient and started moving, but I stuck it out. Stayed on my spot. I did get picked off a couple times, and it taught me a few little areas to watch for that I wasn't watching for initially. This little section up in the trees, there's a line of sight you can get if you know what you're looking for, and pick off guys that are trying to counter snipe you. I was using the EBR for this gameplay with a red dot sight and a silencer. I also had a IED. And for my perks, I am running Quick Draw, Dead Silence, Off the Grid, and Blind Eye. Another thing that I've found incredibly useful right off the bat is to run Dead Silence. I haven't ran with Awareness yet. I will eventually at one point for certain game types. I definitely will. But enemy footsteps are so loud, period, that even if someone has Dead Silence, if you know what you're listening for, you can hear them as long as you've got a good headset. So, like I said, this is a very, very camper heavy gameplay. It's kind of slow, but it's one of the best methods I've found to succeed. I went negative in my kill to death ratio right off the bat, and just wasn't getting the kind of gameplays that I wanted. It's probably going to take a while before we see any, if at all, 100+ gameplays. It is possible, but I think you're going to have to be working with a team and communicating in order to do that. The kill streaks aren't as large as they were in Black Ops 2. You know, we don't have anything like a swarm that runs for a full 60 seconds and takes out everybody. The choppers don't do the damage that we saw in Black Ops 2. They'll get you a few kills, but they don't get you as many as we used to see. And the bigger score streaks tend to help your team more than help yourself. Sentry guns aren't performing like they did in Black Ops. Things like your IMS will time out. They only run for so long, even if they don't drop their 4 explosives. As far as guns go, I was having moderate success with the assault rifles. I learned that the SA-805, the FAD, and the Remington R5 are probably the 3 best assault rifles in the game, and if you put muzzle brakes on them, they're even better. Another thing I learned is that it's much more beneficial in this game than the last couple to put a red dot sight on. Most of the iron sights have something that block your peripheral a little bit. They don't give you, most of them don't give you that open sight, that open field of view that I really like to see. A couple of them do, but even the ones that do tend to be a little awkward to use, and even some of the big ones have a bulky laser sight or flashlight that doesn't do anything that makes it difficult. So I'm having much greater success running with a red dot. It just gives me that greater field of view, doesn't block my vision as bad. And then running with things like muzzle brakes are going to give you extra damage. Extra overall damage, not just like the FMJ that just helps you shoot through objects. The muzzle brake will actually give your weapon extra damage. So if you can run with the muzzle brake, it's definitely beneficial when you're playing core matches. And that's another thing, core gameplay is much smoother this time around. I enjoyed playing core quite a bit. This gameplay here was one of my most successful gameplays, and that's why I decided to use it for video. I do end up getting all of my kill streaks in this video, and I think I might even steal a care package. I don't remember, but it was a very good gameplay. It was nice to play with some guys that were working together, that were talking, and that's something else that's incredibly helpful. It's a much more team-based game. Even though they tried to make it team-based with Black Ops 2, you had much more success. Here you could have much more success just playing by yourself. But if you're trying to play by yourself in Ghosts, you're in for a world of hurt. It's going to be difficult. But playing with a team, guys calling out, letting you know where enemies are when they died, definitely helps out a lot. I am still looking for a clan of guys to play with. I got a few friends that I play with most of the time, but we haven't created a clan yet. And I would like to unlock some of the clan camos. Those are pretty badass. The body count camo looks pretty cool, and I haven't seen anybody. Probably won't see anybody running with it for a while, because you got to win like 3 clan wars in gold division or something like that. That's probably gonna be pretty difficult. I haven't even touched on the clans yet. I played a little bit of squads. That's definitely a good way to warm up. The bots and the squads are quite aggressive, and they don't miss very much. So it's very much like playing an actual game against actual enemies. Very, very good bots. So that's it for me today, guys. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, follow us all on Twitter, and check out our podcast, Time Spent Poorly's The Cake is a Lie, every Tuesday at 7. We live stream on Twitch. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys later.